It's time to get hyped and get prepared like never before. We're coming up on convention time again, and 2024 is the 30-year anniversary celebration and international grand convention. There will be new experiences this year while we honor the past 30 years with the parts of convention you've all grown to love. And stay tuned for an exclusive announcement about the Wild Drop at Wild 30. Hello and welcome to Young Living's podcast, The Wild Drop. My name is Jacob Young, your host. Young Living is the world leader in producing and distributing premium essential oils, and this podcast will provide you with drops of information about Young Living, including stories, history, product information, lots of little fun facts, and even more. The executive director of events, Lisa Asay, is in the studio with us once again. We had you on last year before convention, Lisa, and this year we are getting ready for the 30th anniversary. How are you feeling about it?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This has been just such a fun job to prepare our 30th anniversary. It's just been such a joy to really celebrate our company and everything that we've done in 30 years. It's a lot.
Yeah, and all of these accomplishments that we're celebrating is not just because of, the company in general and existing, but because of everybody involved, from the people inside here at corporate, everybody that works with Young Living, to all of you listening to the podcast today. You have all made this possible, and we are celebrating you. So thank you all so much for doing that. Thank you for those of you who have signed up, and for those who haven't, registration is still open. And where can they go, Lisa?
All right, so there's a couple of places. So if you visit our website and go to the company tab, you'll get to see a link right there that says Wild 30 Convention. So click there. You can also go to youngliving.com/Wild 30 Convention.
Fantastic. And one of the questions I get the most is Farm Day. When it comes to those tickets, when they purchase the whole ticket, is Farm Day included, or is that a separate add-on?
That is an add-on, yeah. So once you register for convention, there is actually a lot of add-ons that you can do, and I'm excited to talk about those today. But what we love about that is you get to customize your convention. So there's a lot of different options for you to choose from, but Farm Day is one of those.
I love customization.
Yeah.
Well, now that we told them where to go and register, we probably should have told them why they should register first. But you know what? Some of you might jump the gun, which is totally fine.
You're too excited.
What are some of the key points, features? I know there's so many, but for you, what are you most excited about for this year?
That's a really tough question. For our 30th year, we set out to make this year a bit different. Of course, we wanted to make sure that we kept all of the gems that are tried and true every year that we have to make sure that we have. Of course, we'll have product launches. We will have business launches, and education, of course, is really the primary reason that people have indicated they come to convention. I will admittedly say that I am a data nerd. So I like to read our surveys like a book, and I pore over those things because it's really important to me and my team that we give the people what they want. So education is huge as well. So those components absolutely will be a part of convention this year. But then we wanted to spice things up. It's our 30-year anniversary, and we wanted to make things a little bit different and give you unique experiences. And so, the world's changing with how we present information. There's so many different avenues, and we're learning that people learn in different ways. So the first thing we've done is we changed up a little bit of the information that we present through workshops. So we will have workshops for those who want to listen and join those live, and those will be available, but they'll also be recorded so people can actually watch those later on the virtual platform. They don't have to sit there and be live, because at the same time, there will be the expo that's open. There will be lots of other things happening. So if you're not the person that likes to sit down and watch a speaker up on the stage, and you're more of a virtual nerd, that's totally fine. You can do that later and get that same education and information. So we've got traditional workshops that way, but then we also delved into a more kind of integrative experience with our demos. Those are happening Wednesday, right before the first day of convention. And those are going to be so much fun. We're actually releasing those probably within the next couple of days. And we will be doing lots of hands-on things. So learning with more of a demonstration platform is just more of that tactile experience, right? So they'll be able to get more immersed in the education that way. And then we're also doing what we're calling the kitchen tables. And that name was actually inspired by your mom. So it's really a roundtable discussion. They're roundtable discussions, but your mom always says that the best conversations are done at the kitchen table. So that's why we called it that. But what we've done is we actually have over 40 topics. And a lot of those have been submitted by brand partners. We did a call for suggestions. So we took, the most burning questions and topics that everyone wanted to know about. And we are creating tables that people can join together and learn from each other through discussion. So, I think that's the way I learn the best is from my peers, right? Everyone's got their own skills and have done so many different things. And I think we learn best from each other.
Man, it's like a show and tell, essentially.
It really is.
I love that.
Yeah. So it's just another way of learning. And I think our field is so unique and has so much to give to each other. So the kitchen tables will really provide that. And then, of course, there's general session, and we're kind of coming at it from a different angle this year. Of course, again, like I said, we'll have all the launches and all the fun. And, of course, we'll have funny moments, and we'll probably make Ben dress up and do something weird.
Yes, please.
I guarantee that will happen. But we're also going to be kind of making it a journey and an experience and something that's self-reflective. And we really want our members to walk away with hope and a clear vision for their future and look to the next 30 years, right? We've had 30 incredible years where we've learned a lot, we've grown so much, and we want to take this convention and allow people to learn where they are and where they want to go. So we want them to walk away with that knowledge and that conviction as they leave convention.
Yes. And may I also add on to general session?
Absolutely.
We talked so much about how in years past, my dad did the wildest openers. And for those of you that have been to conventions in the past when my dad was around, you know just how wild they were. And that was Joseph and I's biggest request was we need to make the opener wild and crazy like that. When I say this opener is long and amazing and a journey in itself, buckle in. You all will not be prepared for what's about to come. And it's a riot. It's going to be so much fun. Joseph was doing a little bit of pre-recording for part of the opener yesterday, and he showed me some behind the scenes. It's a riot. It's an absolute riot, and it's an absolute blast. And of course, the music is phenomenal and fantastic. The gentleman that assists us with that, Lyle Moore, he is brilliantly minded. He's done stuff for the Olympics, for Marvel, for the NBA, just crazy good at what he does. So I'm most excited about that and one other part as well.
Okay.
Me being a host right now, this is actually really bad. I should let you talk, but I'm most excited to share this, and that is within the Expo Center. Mm-hmm. Men have always felt a little bit left out in the Expo Center. And let me explain what I mean by this. Men, if you're listening, or if the ladies you're listening, your man can probably agree to what I'm about to say right here. We do love going shopping with our ladies. It's not a problem. However, sometimes it can be a little long, and sometimes they don't always go shopping in areas that we want to go shopping, right? So we always look for this place to go when our ladies go shopping, okay, they're going to do their thing. Where can I go and do my thing? Most of the time inside stores, it's a bench. That is our place, and that is our thing. Today, men, today we can gather and collect in a place for us. This place, this spot, is the Oils and Iron Lounge that is specifically for the guys. Ladies, you can come to if you want, but the men needed a spot. They need a location, and I am beyond excited to announce this place for all of the guys. We have axe throwing. We have mocktail bar. We have cornhole. We have so much more, and you'll just have to come and see what else we have going on there, as well as possible product just for you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I said too much. I said enough. Back to you.
Well, thanks, Jacob. Jacob has been the brainchild as well as some brand partners as well. They were men.
Yes.
That have brought this to life, and it's going to be so much fun. It's actually, you have to enter through Club Red. So you get a bounce in the club and enter through into the Oils and Iron Lounge. It's going to be so much fun.
It's just a party area.
Yeah.
It's a fiesta right there.
It is. And that's another highlight for convention is the Expo and Club Red. The Expo is going to be a little bit different as well this year. We really tried to turn everything up onto its head, which really created a lot more work for myself, but it's been so much fun just kind of reinventing some things. So the Expo will be a different journey and a different experience. You will note the difference as right as you walk in the door, and you'll really just, it'll be a totally different environment. So we're excited to present that to you. I'm not going to tease you anymore. That's all I'm giving you. But the Expo, of course, is a favorite for everyone. So get excited for that. And then we have lots of little extras that I talked about customizing your experience, right? Customize your convention. So all of those little things, those will actually be up for registration in about a week.
Ooh.
So some of those include the spa. We're bringing back the spa.
Oh my goodness.
And that's like a treat for the International Grand Convention. So you can get a raindrop, you can get a massage, you can get a facial. Jacob, if you go missing, I think we know where you're going to be. It's not the lounge.
No. Well, undecided right now.
He's getting a facial.
Undecided.
But we have the spa. We also have, so the kitchen tables and the demos will be part of registration, as well as our foundation-sponsored events, which is yoga every morning, as well as the pickleball tournament, which... I'm
so excited.
Jacob and Joseph will be teaming up, and they will be playing the winner of, you guys get to choose the winner of the beginner league or the winner of the advanced league, which...
Or maybe we have to defeat both.
Maybe you do.
You know, my wife was
practice.
actually pretty mad at me when I said, "Hey, sorry, babe, I'm teaming up with Joseph," and she's like, "Oh, well, I guess I'll find somebody to team up with."
Maybe I need to team up with Kate.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she said she was going to beat me, so
Girls only.
she's pretty good. So I'm
All right.
I'm actually a little worried.
I
So.
have no doubts. She's exceptional at many things. So we've got those that you can sign up for, and then we've brought back the International Lounge. So all of our markets can gather there and network with each other, meet with your own market. And of course, if you're from our host country, the US, you are also welcome in that lounge to connect with everyone else. It's just a place for those different markets to gather and enjoy each other. We'll have Seeds of Time. We'll have, of course, and I see when you first started talking about the Oils and Iron Lounge, I thought you were going to plug your podcast, but I will do that for you.
Thank you. I was getting there, but I had already said too much, and I didn't want to take away from you sharing your thing.
Yeah.
This is you.
I'm
So I'll let you do it.
I'm honored to do this. Actually, this is something that I've wanted to do for a couple of years now. Actually, and there's a growing trend of podcasts doing live shows. So as part of our new venture into different forms of education, we wanted to have your podcast, The Wild Drop, do a live show. So that's happening actually 3 different times. And Jacob is yet to reveal, but we will soon, his guests on those different episodes. And we're going to have the ability for the audience to submit questions to the interviewees and really just have a fun live audience. So it really changes the dynamic when you have a live audience. And we're really excited to be able to have Jacob and his, podcaster voice and personality represent the podcast live for this year. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We are beyond excited to have this opportunity to do this for all of you. Cole, our producer, round of applause for him. He's fantastic at everything that he does. Thank you so much, Cole. But we have been talking about this as well, and we thought, how cool would it be to do this live and to give people the opportunity to kind of see the behind the scenes of everything that goes on. So space is limited, seating is limited. So if you want to be there, if you want to see it, you're going to have to be first.
Yeah, be fast.
I can't remember how limited the seats are, but it's a smaller area, but the engagement will be fantastic and awesome. So we're super excited about that. Thank you so much. So obviously we know of all the new and exciting and shiny bells and whistles that are going to be happening with convention this year. But if you are coming to convention this year for the very first time, I'd love it if you could kind of share with them, Lisa, what they can expect. Obviously, everybody else who's been there before knows what to expect. There's kind of like a baseline of what to always expect. But maybe for someone who's coming for the very first time, which congratulations to you, I'm excited for you, what can they expect?
That is a great question. First of all, welcome. We're so happy to have you for the first time. It's going to be an amazing experience. You'll be forever changed. And it's a magical time, and you can expect so much. I think that the biggest thing that people walk away with is a sense of belonging and community. It's connection with Young Living, with the products, with each other. And I think that's the biggest thing that people take away. But of course, you will be able to experience the products in the expo. That's among people's favorite. You will get to put your hands in the soil at the farm. That is such a poignant moment for people. They get to go and just see where our products come from and really have their eyes opened truly to how much care goes into our products, that we do what we say we do. You know, we take care in every step of the process in the creation of our products, and they see it firsthand. They see how they're distilled. They see what care is put into every piece of the soil and all of those steps. It's for real. And so they get to do that. And you get to have a lot of fun with us as we go through our general sessions. You get a ton of education, which is just such a huge value to your business, first of all, but also to you as a person. You know, it really does change your perspective for your own health and your family's health. And so you gain so much knowledge walking away from convention. And that really those are the staples, right? Those are the things that we have had from day one, is all of those things that are just so important and really just keep people coming back year after year, because it's something that is always happening at convention. So I would say those are the staples. But then, like you said, we've got lots of bells and whistles, and there's so many surprises that people can expect coming with this convention. So it's going to be a blast.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Lisa. And thank you for coming in to the podcast once again to share your passion. And now that we've given them everything, we've given our sales pitch, and they have decided, okay, now's the time to buy a ticket.
Yes.
Where do they go to buy the ticket?
All right. So you can visit youngliving.com/Wild30 convention, or you can even just hop on the website and click on company, and then the Wild 30 convention is right there. There's a link to it. So both of those ways can get you there, and you can sign up there. And then once you do, you can add on all of your customization for your event. Yep.
To customize your own ticket.
Don't wait.
Yeah. Just
start planning
do it now.
Yep.
And also, for all of you over on the YouTube side that are subscribed, fantastic. For those of you that aren't, no worries. I forgive you. You still have time to subscribe now. But stay tuned and pay attention to that YouTube channel, because we'll be posting some fun content, some more insider information about convention over there. So stay tuned for that. And thank you, Lisa, and to your team for everything that you all do. It's phenomenal and fantastic. And just every event that we go on, the fine and minute details that you see in place. And just, I know you guys aren't always in the spotlight because you don't like to be in the spotlight, but we still throw you in the spotlight. Just super appreciative, super thankful, and I know everyone else is as well that comes to these events. So thank you to your team, and until next time.
Thanks, Jacob.
And thank you for tuning into this episode of The Wild Drop. Remember, you can listen on iTunes, Spotify, on YouTube, and of course our website at www.youngliving.com. Don't forget to oil up Young Living family. This is Jacob Young, dropping out. Take care.